My bunny is so funny. She thinks that I'm chasing her to put her back in her cage, and she gets so nervous that she starts running around and then runs straight into the cage. Oh gosh, my kids. Alright, so this video is about why I went natural. It all started oh so long ago. It actually was a long time ago, but I started getting relaxers in my hair when I was about 6 years old. Of course, I wasn't doing it. I could care less about hair. I didn't care if I showed up to school nappy or permed, but my mom still put the perm in my hair. Most people, they have a relaxer in their hair and their hair is fine for a few months, few years before it starts getting damaged and falls out. Me, on the other hand, did not have hair like that. You put the perm in my hair and within 2 weeks I'm almost completely bald. And it's so funny because it always starts at like the very middle of my head. It starts falling out in the middle, and then pretty soon it kind of gets all the outside areas. I mean, completely, like every last strand of hair that was permed was gone. Like, I always tell people, like, I didn't big chop. It kind of big chopped me. It just it took it all off. The big chop did its job on its own. Like, I didn't have to put scissors to it. It did its own thing. This happened in and out in elementary. Middle school, my mom just started like putting braids in my hair. So I was doing those crochet braids, and I was doing regular box braids, cornrows. I did that until I think all through like middle school, and then I did it again in like I think like 8th or 9th grade. I relaxed my hair, bam, completely bald. Completely, I mean completely bald. There was nothing on my head. Like, there was only like baby hairs. Like, that was the only time baby hairs wasn't cool, was when you were completely bald and all you had was baby hairs. Yeah, that's basically all I had on my head. So after that last time, I was like, that's it, I'm not doing it anymore. My mom's not talking me into it anymore. I'm just going to stay natural forever. Until I reached my senior year. I decided to give it a go one more time. And I did. I was looking so cute. If I have a picture, I'll probably put it up. If not, then deal with it. So I remember I got my hair permed, and my aunt like put this nice like weave in my hair. It was like red. Of course, I had my natural black hair. It was just looking really cute. I was looking really nice for prom. But like weeks later, of course, I went completely bald again. And I promise you, like, the way my hair was permed was nothing like how other people's hair was handled by perm. Like, again, it would take weeks and months for most people's hair to start getting damaged. And even when it starts getting damaged, like a little bit falls off, there's a lot of breakage, a lot of split ends. But for me, I went completely bald. Completely. Except for them baby hairs though. Them baby hairs are bleak. After that, I just started to I didn't do the braids. I didn't have enough hair on my head to do the braids, but I did like a sew-in, and then after the sew-ins don't last that long for me either. I grew it out a little bit, and then I started putting the braids in again. And then I had to go on a trip with my friends to New York, and that was the last sew-in I got. I only got like, yeah, that was like the last sew-in I got. And while I was there, my homegirl like came with like this bomb weave. I was like, girl, where'd you get this weave from? And she's like, it's not a weave. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, it's not a weave, it's a wig. I was like, stop it. So as soon as I got back home to Florida, I went on like a wig hunt, and I started finding like all the cutest wigs ever. And I started putting it on my hair, and pretty soon I completely forgot about like my real hair. Like, I seriously like completely forgot about it. Like I remember after I would wash it, I would just take it out, I would just like rake the comb through it, I'd braid it up or whatever, and then like stuff it under a wig or something. Like I completely forgot about my natural hair. And doing that, I just, my hair just started growing. It just started growing and growing and growing. And that's it. It was so healthy, it was so nice. And at some point one day, I think someone asked me, they're like, how long have you been natural? And I was sitting there, I'm like, dang, I am natural. You know when you like don't even realize something because you're just not paying attention? I was like, dang man, I've been natural for a long time. So like in total, I think my last relaxer was Lola, don't make me come over there. I can never do a video without the dog, the rabbit, or both of them doing something to throw me off. Hey! Yo, I completely forgot what I was saying. Now I remember. Okay, so I've been natural now for for 8 years now. For 8 years now I've been natural, and it's one of the best hair decisions I've ever made, besides getting locks, because now I have hair, although I'm natural. But yeah, some people can do the perm, some people can't. I'm just one of those people who just can't. So this video was inspired by my boy Prince. He's my co-worker, and we were talking about my video, I'm Going Bald. So check that out in the card up here somewhere if you want to check out that video. He was saying that maybe it was because of the dye in my hair that the reason I'm going bald, and I was like, no, the dye didn't touch the areas that I'm experiencing the hair loss. So I started telling him about my whole chemical problem, my relaxer and stuff from the past, and how it wasn't good for my hair, and that's the reason I'm natural now, and how I would never go natural, and if I ever have kids, I would keep them natural until they're old enough to understand that the perm is going to damage and let their hair fall out. So that's how the discussion started, and I was like, wow, maybe I should do a video about why I went natural. So he has his own radio show right now, so I wanted to tell you guys about it so you can check it out, because this boy is so inspirational. Give me a second. The name of his show is called Breaking Point 2016. It's by WBKE South Florida. It plays on SoundCloud. Fridays from 6 to 8 and Saturdays from 12 to 2. Breaking Point 2016 by WBKE South Florida. SoundCloud, Fridays 6 to 8 and 12 to 2. I'm going to put it in the description bar below, but check it out. This guy like is so inspirational. Let me tell you, like, he's been through it all, and he's strong right now. You would never know that he went through half of the stuff that he did. If you tune in and listen to it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you'll be blown away. Hope you enjoyed this vlog, and we will chat later, perps.